Okay, we're back. And now we have, if you will recall, just moments ago, we made that lovely taco meat here. And now I am making a quesadilla. And this is just the easy way that I do it. Everybody has their own way, I'm sure. I take a cast iron skillet and melt some butter in it. I take my quesadilla, put it down in my pan. So obviously this pan is just about the size of my quesadilla. I take some shredded cheddar and I liberally put it all around the bottom of, on that quesadilla. Spread it out good. Then, actually I want a slotted spoon. I take my taco meat, which I know you can't see that, so let's see if we can get this all in the picture here. And back you up a little bit. And I'm going to take my taco meat, and I'm going to try to, drain out any juice, because I really want the meat more than anything else, right? And I'm going to put that right on top. Spread it all out so that every little bite gets it. There we go. And maybe one more time. Maybe two more times. We like a lot. We like ours full of meat here. All right. There we go. So see that it's all nice and coated. I'm going to take more cheese, and put that over the top. And I'm going to let this cook for just a minute. I'm going to put a lid on it. Hold on one second. Now, there is a debate on whether you like it crispy, as in seriously with burn marks on the outside, which is kind of how my husband likes it. So now I just put the lid on it. I put the butter in there. I put the bottom quesadilla down. I put cheese on it, and then the taco mix, more cheese, and put the lid on it. And I'm in a cast iron because I love my cast iron. And you can kind of smell it. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be about a minute to a minute and a half. You can take your little flipper here, your spatula, and get in underneath just if you want to look, and that looks really good. So this is how I flip it. I take a paper plate, I put it over the top. Now you got to be careful here. And I'm going to actually take it over the sink and flip it. Hold on a second. Coming back. See this? You see that? I'm gonna turn this flame down just a little bit. Then I'm gonna take another little pat of butter and put it down in my frying pan. Come on. Honestly, all this stuff goes much smoother when the camera isn't rolling. I swear it does. Okay, so let's kind of get that everywhere. And now I'm going to just slide this back in. Can you see all this? Yeah. I'm going to slide it back in so it's on that side. And now I'm going to put it back in here and let it cook on this side for a minute. And that's it. It is just delicious. It's nice and crunchy and crispy, and it is truly just delicious. You can do this with shredded chicken. Again, it's just butter, flour tortilla, cheese, then whatever meat you want to put in there. Or whatever, if you just want vegetables, you can saute off peppers and onions and zucchini and whatever you like. And put that in, and then top it with cheese and put your other side up here. Let me peek to see the other side, to see if it looks like it's ready to come out. Well, I need to put that down. And you know, with cast iron, these things get so hot. No, we're gonna let it go a little bit longer because we like it crispy. We do truly like it crispy. I'll turn that up just a little bit. But that's as easy as it is. Once we get these dressed, so to speak, because then what we'll do is we'll take it out of here and we'll cut it into 4 pieces. And we'll put on top of it, we'll put sour cream and shredded lettuce and chopped tomatoes, ranch dressing, whatever the kind of toppings you want. But I'll take a picture of that so you can see that. But it's really, really good. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. So we're gonna start out with my cast iron skillet. I'm gonna put a couple of pats of butter in there. Get my tortilla. Run that butter around so it coats the entire bottom of my skillet. Put the tortilla right in on top of that butter. Cheese. And I'm telling you, a good amount of cheese. And then your meat, which again, I've got a slotted spoon so that I can keep out as much of the, because you know, it's got liquid in it from the tomatoes. So I'm kind of squeezing that out on the edge. Kind of spread that out a little bit. There we go. Can you see all of that goodness? All right, then more cheese. You gotta have cheese on the top and cheese on the bottom, just like a grilled cheese. Cheese on the top. Tortilla. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook on the bottom a little bit. And this is really important. You know, when I tell you when it's time to flip this, I put this over the top and then I flip it. Do it over the sink. Always do it over the sink. Also, if you're using cast iron, be mindful of how hot this cast iron is. So I have one of these little things that, you know, slips down over your handle, but just be mindful of how hot this thing gets, because it really does get really hot. And the reason I do it over the sink is because, especially, you know, if I'm using chicken or whatever, so if anything falls out of it when you're flipping it, at least you're over the sink. You know, if any grease is in there or whatever, you're over the sink. So that's very important. So let me check the edges here. Not even close just yet. Turn it up just a second and get it cooking. Let me show you the other one. See this? Isn't that wonderful? It's gonna be great. So like I said, we're gonna cut this into 4 pieces and then we're gonna top it with sour cream and all that kind of good stuff. So I will take a still photo and put that down in the comment section below. But this is just one of many things you can do with this taco meat. I'm telling you, you can make a taco lasagna, which is really good. If there's anyone who would like to see that, I can show you how to do that. You do it with flour tortillas. You know, you just kind of layer them in instead of pasta noodles. You layer in flour tortillas and use cheddar cheese, and then I use like like a cheese sauce instead of ricotta cheese or whatever. I use like a cheddar cheese sauce. It's really very good. But then I'll just make a salad and have a nice crisp salad, and then put this meat warm over the salad, and while it does wilt it just a little bit, it's a good combination. So let me see. I think we're getting there. You can smell it when it starts. And here's the thing. That one is mine. This one is going to be dark because my husband truly does like it on the crispy. He likes it blackened. Let's just say he really likes it burnt. He just likes it that way. So this one's going to be that way. And I think it's time for me to flip it. So I'm going to step off camera and just put this on here and flip it. I'll be right back. Turn that down. Bring this back over here. Put in another little bit of butter. How can you use that and lose that much butter? You gotta just use it all. Run it around the outfit so that the whole thing gets coated well. And then this guy goes back in the pool. And that's it. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I can always answer a question if you have it, but you got to try this because this is really, really good. Once you learn this method, you know how I always tell you I'm teaching you a method. Once you learn how to make this, you can do so many things. You can do chicken salad. You can do all kinds of things. So anyway, try it. Hope you like it. Good night.